Take 15. I'm Zaria.
I'm Sam.
And we are part of SMZ Says. Just about 20 plus days, Universal Orlando is going to be fully decorated, just covered with everything Halloween Horror Nights. To be honest, stuff has already started going up. We have lighting rigs, we have trusses, and there's a lot more stuff inside the park. So follow along because we are going to share everything.
All the updates.
Yes. Now, all of the houses and all of the scare zones have been announced, and we'll put up our hype list right here because there's some really good ones. I think I'm most excited for Insidious. Yeah. Insidious, because that movie just freaked me out as a kid, and I think it's going to be a great house. And if you were here at Halloween Horror Nights back in 2022, Major Sweets had a scare zone over in the New York area, and now he's getting his own house. And from pictures I've seen online, it looks like it's going to be in Fast and Furious, and I think it'll be cool. I'm really excited for this house because I absolutely loved the scare zone. It was so good. Okay, we're here at the entrance of Universal. This is going to be the very first scare zone, Duality of Fear. And up top, it kind of looks like how it did last year, where Dr. Oddfellow stood up top. So we think that Sinister and Surreal are going to be walking around up here. So I can't wait to see what the Scaremonies will look like for this.
So now we're gonna go to Five and Dime to check all of the new HHN merchandise that they released. I'm excited to see the fanny pack because it looks so good in the photos. What are you excited to see?
I don't know. Everything looks really good. I love the colors this year. My mind.
Okay, so right now we're at the Hollywood area. They have like all the trusses right here. It doesn't have any of that many props yet, but we think it might be the Demon Queen scare zone. See a queen right there. All the merch. It's not a fanny pack. Sad. It's cute though.
Here's a look at the very first Halloween Horror Nights shirt that we got this season. It's in this bright orange color. I actually really like it. And then we have the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire shirt, which this archway is for Universal Hollywood, because this house is also coming over to the West Coast as well. Actually just watched this movie for the first time ever and wasn't too much of a fan. Like I said, Insidious is one of the houses this year, so this is what the shirt looks like. There's also a candle. So if you want to know what the further smells like, smell this. I actually think it smells pretty good. You think this shirt is cute already? Flip it around, Sam. Look, little boo! So adorable. Okay, currently we're inside of the Summer Tribute Store, which is like a shopping mall plaza. The first room in this store is themed after a video rental store like Blockbuster. They have each genre. There's drama, science fiction, and then we have horror, which is perfect because one of our houses this year for Halloween Horror Nights is Slaughter Cinema 2. And if you remember the first Slaughter Cinema, you might remember some of these movies that were featured in the house. One of our favorite houses last year was Blood Moon. If you come in this section, you will see the Blood Moon, so we always have to come in here. We are heading now to our next scare zone. This one is right across from Mel's and by Central Park Crepes.
He left.
So this zone is the Swamp of the Undead, and so far this is the one that has like most props. They said that the theme is it will have like some zombie scare actors, so I'm excited because I love The Walking Dead, so I love zombies. Look at this. Ow!
I love it.
So cute.
I saw somebody say that first boat when you first walk in the scare zone is the same boat that was in the Dead Man's Pier house, which, right, that house was one of my favorites in 2022.
One of the best ones.
Yeah, honestly, one of the best houses. So, long live Dead Man's Pier. I've always wanted a tree house. So, and I don't care if it looks a little rickety, it looks kind of fun. And returning for its 4th year is Nightmare Fuel. I am so excited, so is Sam.
Yes!
This year's theme is Circus. And it's gonna be so good. It's great every year, but I have a feeling that this year is gonna be just even better. I've said this a few times, but I hope we see, and this is just wishful thinking, but I hope we see some sort of like nod to Jack.
Jack, yes.
Yes. Or even Dr. Oddfellow, but mostly Jack.
We're here in Diagon Alley to check some of the Death Eater props. This is one of our favorites from last year, so we're excited. Here's one of the props for like Death Eaters. If it's gonna be like last year, they usually do like a small show over this corner.
Is going to be Blumhouse Scare Zone. This is in the San Francisco area by Fast and Furious. Look how cool. I'm so excited to see what characters from Blumhouse we're gonna get over here. These wall displays kind of remind me of Sinister, but they have them throughout the Scare Zone. So again, I'm assuming the characters will be here. As I mentioned earlier, the Major Sweets house is gonna be in the Fast and Furious Supercharged ride. And way over there in the right, like right in the middle, are some purple and orange.
That looks like a pumpkin at the top.
It does look like a pumpkin, like some pipes. This is where the house is gonna be. The last Scare Zone we are walking over to now is in the New York area by the Mummy, by Louis, the quick service. And I was actually at Universal last night and I caught this projection on the ground, which looks like a jack-o'-lantern, but it also kind of reminds me of like those circular ended crosses. I will put a picture of what I'm referencing. I'll put a picture as to what I'm referencing. I think this Scare Zone is definitely, I think, my most anticipated. Okay, this was not here last night at all. And at the start of the Scare Zone, we have a stage. Oh my goodness.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay magical.